G'day legends, Atron here, bringing you 3 Flames in Insane Dungeon 7-9. Yep, that's right, 7-9. So as I explain all this, I've got a 50% model running here. This is not the one we use, but if you're looking to do 50% without Anubis, this is the method I used. You do have to align yourself with the Nick procs to drop just afterwards. You drop your DD because he tanks, and then you put GA just in the middle, actually a little bit further in. It should get you enough to roll in to that 50% category. So obviously you're nowhere near 3 flaming it doing this method with DD. You really need Anubis, and the way you need to kill him, and the Ronin's going to mince you, right? So the way we go about 3 flaming this dungeon is we use Aries and we use Anubis, and they need to join together at the perfect timing, like the perfect timing, and all of the heroes pretty much maxed to be able to annihilate that Ronin and to be able to Aries those Anubises and have them die at the same time. So we're going to go through a couple of runs here to show you how it's possible to actually kill all of the heroes. I think I've got a couple of runs first where all the heroes die, but there's just not enough PD. I think my PD also dies, right? So there's 4 heroes and they just get axed by all the towers. So that was the run anyway, all the heroes there for the 50% run, guys. Just go back, have a check it out. I just put it in there in case, you know, you don't have an Anubis and you're not having a run. But this is the main setup. So we've got, you know, Mike, PD and Cupid as the damage buffers. Now they're all sped up. You can go through it, but essentially killing all the heroes is possible. It's not that difficult. Once you get the right drop going on, it's actually quite doable. It's staying alive through all of those arrow towers and all of those totems. So the way I do it, you drop at the 26 marker, but if you count to 10 when you go in, it's when Ronin, he's alive for 10 seconds. So like I think at 10 seconds he becomes active. So you need to line up your heroes throughout the GA and Frenzy, leading with Anubis, and you need to make sure that all the stacks and all the procs are going to be applied to Anubis at that like 10-second mark when Ronin appears, and so he dies. So again, we're going through leading with Anubis. Now I freeze the middle here, guys, because you don't care about the start. You're going to be so charged, the building's going to die, and then you're going to go through it anyway. So this is now slowed down for the actual run, and so we get a bit more detail in here. So as standard, we're getting that Aries totem. And see how I don't care about timing it with a Nick proc? It's not really about that. It's about making sure that you can proc. Yeah, I wasted the SS there. I could have probably put it to the bottom corner once all the heroes were dead, and then my PD probably would have stayed alive and it would have finished a lot quicker. So luckily that Anubis and Mike are taking most of the damage here, and I do have Bubblow and Angi. Do I have both of them? I think I've got both of them left, and so they're healing everyone. Actually, PD has Angi, but Anubis does have Bubblow, so he's healing everyone, and they're able to slowly go around and take that damage, and Mike especially is be able to take a beating and offer the Archangel, who doesn't get stunned, some serious damage, and then you can go and, you know, finish off the rest of the base, which will happen. So the trick is, what I did anyway was I pretty much lined it up to count to 10. So once I go into that, you drop to the Aries, you know, get rid of that Aries totem as per normal. Everyone does it in 7-9 regardless of 50%ing it. But don't worry about the Nick timing. Like, disregard Nick procs. What you want to worry about is when the Ronin appears. And when that Ronin appears, well, you need to time it. Obviously, your drop and your heroes will create a different power level, which will create that optimal time for you to, you know, drop your heroes into GA and Frenzy and how long it takes them to get charged. So that is the most important thing, lining up. The Ronin's only alive for 1.5 seconds, right? And the Anubis, yeah, you're going to have some luck with having the Aries proc applied to him. Generally, it seems to go onto the Anubises a bit more. But yeah, that's it. If your PD stays alive, this will be a lot more fluid. So, and it's definitely possible, but PD must have 5 vite. You only have a split second. You do not have time for PD to be in revive. This is pretty much only available, in my opinion, at the moment, to players that have a 5 vite. PD, either in crest or as a talent, because you need that Anubis to proc within 1.5 seconds, fully max, fully charged with Cupid and Mike. Mike obviously also needs 5 fight. He definitely needs 5 fight. And then that's how you're going to do it. You need to smash those Ronins, smash those Anubises, kill all the heroes. It is possible, as those previous runs proved. It is definitely possible to make that happen. So that's the method, guys. Aries and Mike to power up that Anubis, and take heed to the pets that I use and the crests. I have amped up my talents. I think throughout the series, Anubis was running a victory lunge and changed him to Curse Battlefield. Doesn't really matter so much, but you know, you got to make sure that everything is set. Definitely the best way that it worked for me was all the pets, how they're set. So, you know, guys, I hope it helped. I hope we start to see some more people with ID 9 3 flamed. Hope we see some more people with 840 flames soon. Very proud to have those 840 flames. Took a long time, but yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and as always, enjoy.